today we're going to look at this book from 2013. How do we know what dinosaurs really look like? Scary, Spotted, Feathered, Frilled, by Thimmesh. So firstly, no copyright intended. All artwork belongs to their rightful owners. This is a review of the book and to experience what dinosaur books look like around the 2013 mark. Anyway, I like as you open the book, you got like a bit of information here of the Mesozoic era, and it's good that under each period we get some brief information, like in the Triassic, climate warming, dry, no ice at the poles. Cretaceous, flowering plants spread, completely changing the landscape. I reckon this is quite good. And we've got some great paleo artists in this book, like Greg Paul and John Sibic. We've got a T-Rex skeleton. We've got a nice Cretaceous scene here. There's a bit of commotion going on here with predator and prey. I do like how they incorporated the little lagoon there. That's a nice piece of art. Seismosaurus. All good stuff. That's more of a vintage one, that one. John Sibic. We've got here ancient iguanodon, what they thought iguanodon really looked like. Yep, some vintage paleo art. Charles Knight, love that T-Rex, reminds me of the Ray Harryhausen Allosaurus. Is that Velociraptor, is it? I'm not sure. Bit hard to see because I'm a bit far from the camera. Got a nice black and white illustration here. John Sibic. Beautiful T-Rex or Albertosaurus. Look at those clouds. Great stuff. The Triceratops. Yeah, Greg Paul. And it was Daspletosaurus. Greg Paul is one of my favorite paleo artists. Is that Charles Knight again? Yeah, the classic Brontosaurus. Or Camara, is it Camarasaurus? I'm sure. Yeah, it's Brontosaurus. And we've got a skeleton of Triceratops. So this book is obviously written and catered towards like young adults, probably, what would you say, 10, 12, 13-year-olds. But it's a really good book because you get a bit of a mix of, you know, a bit of skeletons, bit of good artwork, bit of black and white, bit of color. Really good book, and this was an op shop find. Check out Dantosaurus. You can see more of the more modern theropods that were discovered around those eras, like the early mid 2000s, like Giganotosaurus and all that, or late 90s by the time they name them and stuff. So yeah, look at that Triceratops, awesome. Yeah, found it for like $2 or so. It was a great find. My daughter actually found this one. But that's what we do when we're always thrifting. We're looking for these books and adding them to the collection. Because when I was young, the only books that I used to buy were dinosaur books. Always dinosaur books. So here they're trying to describe maybe different patterns for camouflage and etc. Was it Parasaurolophus? I suck at saying dinosaur names. I did as a kid and still do now. I know for a fact if I had this book as a kid, I would have been wrapped. What are those two T-Rexes doing? What are they after? What did they see? I like paleo art that just makes you think. And look how good that is. You got a bit of information there on some of the paleo artists. What's to say about Greg Paul? Fun fact, Greg did more than any other artist to set the new look of the dinosaurs based on the dinosaur revolution of the 1970s. So that revolution would have been just before or during Robert Baker, when he predicted dinosaurs had feathers and they were warm-blooded and stuff. It was around that time anyway. I want to do a video on him, Robert Baker. So we just come to the end and we've got some basic information on the dinosaur groups. And we've got an extinct T-Rex there, looks like, after the meteorite hit. And look, it was $18 when it first came out, but it looks like maybe in Canadian digital art saying there. So anyway, this is more of a modern book, not too old, 2013, so what, 8 years roughly. So great book, I do like it, and I hope you enjoyed the review of the book, and let me know if you've seen this one if you own it or borrowed it or what. Anyway, I'll see you all next time.